Hey, how are all of you? Sorry, I actually I thought I had this set for 7:30 and I didn't realize it was set for 7:15. I started playing chess and actually got a little carried away because I was trying to like chill out. So sorry, I'm a little bit later. Hey Jim, how are you? Hey Hole, how are you? First and second. Welcome guys. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for liking the live stream and for being here. I'm really grateful. I appreciate it more than you guys know. Sorry I couldn't do the AvaBot thing. I was excited, but just was definitely not a good day for it. So didn't want to let you guys down at all. So I figured hang out, have some fun, have a drink, chill, chat, be real, be us, you know. Hopefully I'm live. Let's see, what time did I schedule it for? I thought I scheduled it for. Let me see. Hopefully I scheduled it. Am I live now? Hopefully I am. I hope I'm live. I don't know. It's like I have to check it. I am. Okay, good. Hey, Glenn, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks for being here, Glenn. Did you have a good day? Hey, Slimy, how are you? It's nice to see you. Oh, Glenn, thanks for the latte. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really am grateful. Thank you. How are you guys doing? I don't know if you saw my post on me, but I'm not gonna do the AvaBot thing today. Um, it was just a tough day for me, and actually I had a huge work project I was trying to get done, and I wasn't able to because I had to like file all this information, fill out like forms, fill out letters, like file like all this legal information about somebody who has this like short up that's not very kind. So I want them to take it down. I'd ask just sometimes people are pretty cool about like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take that short down, but this person was not at all. So I try to ask. Sometimes people are fine, you know, but this person thinks it's hilarious. So now I have to go through the channels of YouTube for help. You know, such is life, right? But I wanted to get all my work done, and so that way I could have fun with you guys. So thank you, Glenn, for the latte. I appreciate it. So I was like chugging my coffee because I didn't even drink my coffee this morning. I was literally drinking it at like 5 something at night. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to play some chess while I'm doing that, thinking that'll be fun. So it like chilled me out, but I had a huge project due and I didn't get it done. So I'm afraid to look at my email from my boss and from work. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Nice to see you, Jim. Nah, notebook. Hey, Fox Rider, how are you? So I'll do it tomorrow, like, cause you also I have to be like also like kind of in the zone to do it. Just it's hard to like stay in like the character mode too, you know. Yeah, he's definitely a sad little boy. I mean, it's pretty pathetic, actually. You're right. It is quite something. Quite something. People people are unique. And I think that's too why I have to take breaks from my streams, because it's just hard. I am AI. That's funny. That did crack me up when you said I looked like AI when I was um like from my short. That cracked me up. Somebody said that and I thought that was absolutely hilarious. I was texting my friend Mary earlier, who you guys are pretty familiar with. And when I was texting her, oh, thank you so much, Jim. That's really sweet. Thank you. But it was really funny when I was texting her. You know how it's like sometimes you think like in a voice while you're texting people. I was texting her and I was thinking in the robot voice. You know, do you guys ever think in your voice while you're texting? I was like thinking in the robot voice too while I was texting, which was really weird. I'm scared to check my work email because I haven't looked at this since this morning. Dun, 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 dun. But I have my pernicious wicked weed beer. There you go, 42 man. Not a stoner, but I do like wicked weed beer. I like IPAs. So, you know, so it's like, hey, if you guys feel like having a beer with me or drinking, by all means, help yourselves. Because after today, Lord knows I needed one. Definitely. Definitely. Did you guys have a good day though? Did anybody have tell me the highlight of your day? Did anybody have anything awesome happen? Hey, Sam, how are you? That was always my favorite thing. I like to do like with like family or like really good friends. It's like, what's the highlight of your day? Did anybody have anything like awesome that happened? Better that you see me now. Thank you. Oh, Jack and Coke. Oh man, I haven't had that in ages. Hey, Jonathan, nice to see you. Yeah, I have some good friends who really like Jack and Coke. I guess it depends on, yeah, if you have any or, you know, location and where you are if you're driving. You don't, yeah, some people don't drink at all. There's some people on my channel who are like sober and don't drink. Well, yeah, I would definitely recommend not drinking then. That would not be probably in your best interest because you kind of want to be able to stay on parole. So, yeah, I definitely would agree with that. Oh, man. And of course, yeah, yeah, you definitely have to be careful on parole. That's nice, though. It's so nice when you get to spend time with family. I think that's awesome. That's cool, though, if you can actually do that on parole. Must depend on what state you're in or what you're on parole for. If it was like, you don't need to tell us, it's not our business. Yeah, but that is kind of cool. I can't do anything like that. Obviously, working in healthcare, I would have a huge problem. Oh, well, that was nice of you, Jim. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't. Is it legal in North Carolina? I know, like, there's a couple states. I know it's like. I mean, I always think of Colorado, but I think Massachusetts is another one. But I don't know all the states. Yeah, I did. I don't think North Carolina is one of them. It's a little bright in here. I gotta turn this other light off. That's nice that you work on the stuff for your mom, Jim. Yeah, I help my parents out a lot too, actually. Actually, it's half the reason why I relocated from the Midwest to the Southeast is my mom was actually really sick. She needed help. So it's nice to be able to be like around and help and stuff. Hey, Jack Taylor, how are you? I posted a short. I'm gonna do the Ava bot tomorrow. I posted a short that I have to do it tomorrow. Today was a difficult day, so I couldn't do it. Just I was almost crying on the short, so I felt bad that I posted it. But you know, you gotta be real with people. You can't. I'm not gonna fake being who I am. Ava bot is what gets me through the week. Well, she's tomorrow. Tomorrow she's definitely gonna be here. She just she she could not do it tonight. It just wouldn't be fair to you guys. Oh, I'm sorry about the loss of your dad. I actually had fun, so I've started doing research actually on it. Um, AI, um, the whole AI thing, and it's fascinating. I watched this really cool video. So it was weird because, um, thank you, Jacob Soto. That's really kind. Um, so the whole AvaBot thing, I came up with the idea from one of the live streams, and then I wanted to get better at it for everyone. And so I then found this really interesting short after I did like two of them. I think it was like a 15-minute video, and it was fascinating watching, I guess, this really famous person who specializes in AI. So then I started doing like research on it all. And then I started reading more and more how to be more and more. You have different memberships. I guess I could add that to the if you want to play chess with Ava membership, if you want, for like live streams for the Ava bot or the photos. It's like private photos of Ava. I could do like private live streams with Ava bot if you guys are interested. Because I added some other tiers. I added like play chess with me if you want. I'm not very good, but I love chess. So I can add it to one of those tiers. Yeah, I can do that. Doesn't bother me. Yeah. So I used to play chess all the time, and I used to be actually pretty good. Um, I used to be really good at chess, and then I didn't play for a long time. I played before that movie Queen's Gambit came out, and I learned by reading. Like if I read things, I remember them. So I learned by like reading some books. I taught myself how to play chess, and so that's actually how I learned to play, and it was fun. And so then I got the chess app and I started playing on that, and I loved it. And then I didn't play for like, I don't know, years and years and years, 5, 7 years. And so then I logged in and I had a really high, well, I mean, not high score, but probably a pretty decent score for people like are casual, fun chess players. And so one of my friends was like, "Oh, I didn't know you played. You want to play?" And he's like, "I recently started getting into chess." Well, like he just creamed me. I was like, "I don't even remember. I just remember how the pieces move. I totally forgot how to play." So I just started playing again, maybe like the last month or so. So I'm like trying so hard to remember and like practice. So I'm like, I gotta buy a book again and read. But I play differently than like I don't do like the traditional moves. I guess it's kind of like the famous guy Magnus. He always threw people off. I don't play like I'm not Magnus, guys, but I know he was like a non-traditional player. Like he would move, do like a weird move, and it's not like the textbook moves. And I noticed that when I play people who are much better than me, they freak out or they resign the games. I like playing the 3-minute games. They're really fun because you got to think fast and move more than like the 3-day games. But I don't mind. I'll play 3-day games, 15-minute games, 10-minute games. But I like the 3-minute games where you got to think really fast. I like that pressure the clock is ticking. It's fun. It's fun. But what the weird thing is though, like people will like try to talk to you, because you can play anybody in the world, right? But people will try like talking to you on there. Like I'm not gonna respond during a chess game. And I had like my regular photo on there because it had been like an old app and I had canceled it. So I actually took a photo, like I took a screenshot photo from the Ava bot and put that picture in there instead because I had so many people like, hey, you single? I was like, what the hell is this? Is everything a freaking dating app nowadays? Like, no. I'm not trying to get picked up on some random chess app from some random country by some guy who has a really like perverted chess app name, you know? It's kind of weird. So now that I have the one with the blue hair, I thought it would like make people go away. Opposite. Total opposite. It didn't work at all. At all. So maybe I just shouldn't have a photo. I don't know. But chess is fun. You won a chess tournament? Whoa, that's awesome, Sam. But yeah, I definitely love chess. It's fun. And I like the traditional. I like using the traditional pieces, but I also really I love playing like in person, like, hey Tony, like rocking out to like awesome music, like from anywhere in the world and listening to it and having wine and playing chess. I think it's so much fun. Yeah, I think it is weird, especially like on an app. I actually had someone when I had like my regular photo on there, so I thought someone said I was and this was before I did even the Ava bot thing. They were like, "Are you in?" They said I was like a bot, and I was like, I took total offense to it, but I misread what they wrote. Wow, you won a medal. That's impressive. I always sign up to do like the tournaments, but I hate that you have to wait so long. It's like here's a 30-minute wait. Here's like an hour and a half wait. Here's like I don't have time for that. I like if I want to play, I want to play now. You know. And that's my personality, though. I guess I'm more a spontaneous kind of person. Yeah, I think it's opposite. I think men don't mind if like women hit on them. But I think women are just like, I'm just trying to do this. Why are you hitting on me? Or like, I'm just trying to like play chess. I'm just trying to like buy my groceries. I'm just trying to pump gas. I think it's different for men than women because men are usually the ones who are like pursue women. So I think for women, it's just um, different, maybe. I don't know. William, the devil is here. It's funny. Yeah, yeah, that'll happen too. Yeah, I totally have had like, actually, it reminds me of a weird story. Like, I actually had a friend who was a girlfriend of mine. We used to do a lot of like marathon running together. We used to run marathons and half marathons. We were in a running club. Um, and I'm just, you guys know, I like people. And I had had a boyfriend for a few years at the time. And she was friends with him before I even met her. And I didn't realize that, and she and I stayed friends after, like, the guy and I broke up. I didn't realize that she was interested in me. So, some girls are like, I'm not like a huggy person with like my friend, like my girlfriends and stuff. I'm not one of those people, but some girls are. So I was like, oh, okay. Or she'd be like, oh, let's lay on the sofa and cuddle and watch a movie. I'm like, yeah, we can lay on the sofa. That's fine, because I'm pretty laid back. It took me a little while. Well, actually, it took her coming home for, I think, Christmas because she didn't have anywhere to go. And it took my sister to say, hello. She's interested in you and it's been hitting on you. Like, what don't you get? My sister's the one who puts it together faster than me. So it's kind of a unique experience. I usually don't tell people that story. So then I felt kind of silly that I didn't make the connection. I just thought maybe she was being overly friendly. Because I try not to make assumptions, I don't. I don't understand you. Look, William, honestly, if you're here to like try to stir up stuff, I've had a really bad day. And I actually even like started almost crying during a short from being bullied and harassed so much on YouTube. I really don't need to deal with you today if you're really trying to start anything. If you're just trying to be funny, that's cool, but I really don't need any more stuff today, honestly. I really don't. So I just don't need it if you want the honest truth. Because look, you already won. Today's been a shit day, dude. So you won, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I don't ever want to assume something about someone either. And that's the other thing too. Like I also, um, if men aren't like, for me, like in real life too, like if they're not like really direct, like I'm not talking about on live streams. I'm talking about, in the real world, like where I've met them, where I know them, or I'm friends. If they're not really direct, like, hey, I'm interested, I want to go out, or do you want to go out and do this? I don't get it. I just assume everybody's in the friend category. I've always been that way. It took me a long time to realize men probably don't want to be friends. I just like being friends with men a lot more than women because men are not drama, or at least the guys I've always have been friends with are not drama. Like I only have a couple close girlfriends because I don't like drama. It's just who needs all that? Hey, still me. Why are you scared? Recognize your handle name. I'm scared because I just got assigned like a massive work project and I didn't check my email. And I wish I had checked it earlier because I would have been like, no, you guys already gave me like a whole bunch yesterday. Why'd you give me this other project too? So I checked my work email right now and I'm like, oh crap, why? So yeah, I'm freaking out too. I was waiting for Still Me to tell me if they were gonna let me know why they're scared or not. This is the new pink lipstick I just got um, in the mail. I'm really excited because it's my favorite one. I lost. I don't know how I lost it. Yeah. I actually really like my job, but sometimes I just like can't focus. So I have to do something else. Oh, I do medical research. So I've done like all areas, but the one I'm doing now is oncology, which is cancer clinical studies. I so with that I have to know all the laws in Europe, which is my favorite. I like the European legislation and also the US. Those are the two areas I focus in. So I don't mind like giving like general information like that. I just won't go into like details of like what the studies are or all the proprietary information or anything like that because I'm not allowed to. Out of respect for the company and what we're doing, and because they're still in clinical trials, you know. But I'm excited because I remember writing papers about this kind of stuff when I worked in academic medicine a while ago, saying this is where medicine's gonna be heading. So I'm excited that I actually get to work now on this side, seeing where I thought it was gonna go years ago. So to me, it's kind of exciting. I love it. I've always wanted to do stuff I thought was gonna make a difference for people. And so sometimes too, like I have a hard time with some of the comments. I don't know if they're like jokes or questions or statements because I'm really literal. I am like a scientist by training. So I'm a really literal person. So that's why sometimes I'm like, I don't know. That's why I sometimes ask for clarification because, or I need help because I don't know if it's, I'm a really literal person. So sometimes people are like, oh no, that's a joke, guys. Because I have a hard time. Yeah, that stuff would be cool to study. You can also, I think too, it's, you can read just interesting stuff in books. So you can just read it online if you're interested in it, you know. I'm always reading something. I love to read. Oh, an industrial chemist, cool. Yeah, chemistry's fun. I love all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys can like the live stream or not. I don't know. My phone keeps acting weird, but thank you if you can. If you can't, you can't. The world won't end. Hey, John, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, I bet they handled drink vibes, and my I realized my thing says drink vibes. They probably think they're gonna get some girl, like hammered on here, and it's just me chilling in a chair. Yeah, when it's just me, I don't really cook. Yeah, I didn't like last night. I don't think I even ate. I mean, I went to bed last night at almost like 2 something in the morning. I'm such a night owl too. That's what makes it also really hard. And you guys are always allowed to ask me questions, you know. Oh, that's a Breaking Bad. Oh, yeah. So everyone tells me Breaking Bad was like really good. I just never saw it. Or I mean, I think I tried to watch it, but I don't. Maybe I just didn't get into it. Um, Yeah, my favorite is vanilla cake, like vanilla with vanilla frosting. I love that. It's so good. It's actually really good. Like that wedding cake flavor when people put like that almond extract instead of vanilla. It tastes so good. I actually like to bake because it's more precise. It's really good, actually. It's really good. What's your favorite kind of cake? Does anyone have like a favorite go-to? When this light goes up, I don't know if you can still hear me or if I have to keep like turning it back on. That's what I can't figure out about this mic I got. And I got it for Glenn. He was really sweet. He came in and gave me the latte. But I'll leave it up there so maybe you can hear me better. Hey, how are you, Viking Runar? My personal favorite lipstick color, it's either I like a really vibrant red or a really soft baby pink. And my favorite pink lipstick I lost, so I'm trying to find something similar to it. I'm doing okay, thanks. German chocolate cake, and you don't like coconut. I don't like coconut either. I don't think I've ever had German chocolate cake. Probably because I don't like coconut, but I'm willing to try it. I like chocolate. I definitely like chocolate. I'm the person though, like when I order like creme brulee is usually like my go-to dessert at like restaurants and stuff. You like mounds? Some people love mounds, Justin. Like you're not the only person. I know other people like that's like their favorite is mounds. Chocolate with vanilla ice cream, like when it's really hot, like the molten cake with the vanilla ice cream on top, that is really good. No, the likes aren't showing up. Isn't that weird? They're not showing up for some reason. Viking, I don't know why. Maybe if I sign in as myself, I'll be able to see what's going on. I don't know why they're not showing up. Because I can see there's 5 likes. Oh wait, that's not mine. That's somebody else's video. I signed into my friend's video. What the heck? Oh, do you guys ever have a day where it's like you can't do anything right? That is clearly me today. I should have you guys vote on what color wig you want me to wear as Ava bought tomorrow. Because I was going to do a really specific one, but now that you guys are here for a different live stream. Oh, Little Debbie's are so good. Yeah, the likes aren't staying, which is really weird. Yeah, but so it's weird because I can see the feed and I can see it's already had 42 views and I'm already in the vertical live streams. And you guys are here. So, oh, I do like pumpkin, like flavored ice cream, pumpkin pie. Hey, Corn on the Cob, how are you? And Eric heard. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's weird it's not recording the likes. And I see if I can't restart this one, then that's what I hate. Pumpkin nut spice. Oh, you like apple pie, not pumpkin. You're right. I think no, it's right here. You You didn't see 2 likes now. Yeah, I can finally see one that popped up. How strange is that? Maybe it's just sometimes a lot of people are streaming. I have no idea. I can't figure it out half the time. Heck, I have no idea. I really have no idea, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm already like 30% in the vertical live stream feed. You like traditional pumpkin pie, not pumpkin spice pie. Oh yeah, there's a certain seasoning, allspice. It's allspice. I think that's the spice they put in it, allspice. I've never had a rhubarb pie. I do like sweet potato pie too, though. It's pretty good. Hey Wes, what's up? Yeah, you don't like allspice. See, I know baker here. Yeah, and I have it set up where you guys, your streams shouldn't get interrupted with ads because I set it up so you don't get interrupted with ads. So let me know if you guys get interrupted with ads. I didn't go live at all today. I love berry pies. I love blueberry pies, blackberry pies, raspberry pies. I don't like strawberry pie for some reason. Hey, John. Yeah, you're right. I think there was a notice that came out that said there was like something weird with the streams. Strawberry shortcakes are so good, especially when you make like the cakes like fresh and make homemade whipped cream. You guys can tell I like to bake. I think I told you guys I've made like homemade Hostess cupcakes before, and I'll make homemade ice cream sandwiches. Oh, I love making those in the summer. They're so good. Yeah, I make a special like cherry cake, but my favorite is making homemade ice cream sandwiches. So good. A lot of people love cherry pie. Yeah, blueberry and blackberry pies are so crazy good. I also like banana cream pie. Not very many people like it, but I love it. I've never had apple butter and vanilla ice cream. That might be a small town Midwestern thing, Justin. Just saying. I've had apple butter and I've had vanilla ice cream. Ah, you like pizza pie. I love tapioca pudding. So good. I have no idea how we got into the sweets, but that's what always happens. We go into like those weird conversations. It's fun. It's a fun escape from life. Yeah, I think YouTube is bugging out. You're right. It's like a rice pudding, I think. Right? I mean, it's like a rice pudding. Oh, I do like pizza after a baseball game, but at a baseball game, I like a hot dog and I like pretzels and I like beer. Like cracking the pretzels, you know, they're really salty and your fingers get all salty. I think that's a lot of fun. And I like really spicy mustard on a hot dog. I like an IPA. So if they don't have those, I'm usually like, because they usually have like, usually you have to go find like the one vendor at like the, like the, place where there's good beer for me. Because of COVID, I can't taste like the other beers. You want me to read up on what? You need a traditional witch stone, Miss Ava. Where can I send you one? Oh my God, to have an Ireland rune? Holy moly, that'd be amazing. Yeah, because, I'm mainly Irish. It just created an email account for people who are in a certain membership. I know you are, Justin, so. Oh, well, yeah, when I'm playing, when I'm doing sports and stuff, I won't drink. Well, so being a 49ers fan, that we had Gordon Biersch, and I loved like the garlic fries. They're so good there. Oh, don't post it here. Just make a comment somewhere, and then I can delete it. Yeah, those Gordon Biersch fries are so crazy good. They're like full of like garlic and salt, and they're so good. I mean, I think Gordon Biersch is like, it's a brewery. I think they're like restaurants all over. I just remember them. I remember, yeah, Blue Moon is kind of watery. So is Bud Coolers. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. Like literally, so like, I guess Holder was telling us that like, I guess it's been this way all day. I think, you know what? I got a notification that I've heard Milwaukee was pretty good. I think I got a notification actually that live streams were a hot mess today and they were having serious problems. But I was dealing with other drama, still me, and I don't think I was really paying attention to it. So you know what? Isn't that kind of funny how the universe worked out that I wasn't doing NeighborBot today in the end? I guess it did work out, right? Plus, I get to hang out with some pretty awesome people who are in here. Mike's Hard Liquor is like super sweet. Or at least the one I've had. I remember like Mike's Hard like lemonade or something. It was like super sweet. I'm drinking Wicked Weed Pernicious. I need something where I can like actually like taste it, and I guess it's probably stronger than like it tastes, but I lost a lot of my sense of taste. So from what I understand, it tastes stronger than I even understand it to be, but I can't taste it that well. It's so cold, it's like dripping. It's like, yeah, so it's, I guess YouTube's like, all the live streams are really weird right now. Ham's this Hulk Hogan's beer? I did not know that. I remember when Hulk Hogan used to have like a reality show. I think I watched like maybe an episode or two. Olympia beer. I just remember PBR. You guys remember PBR? Well, I mean, I think I think it still exists. I just remember PBR. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Justin, we said it at the same time. PBR. That's so funny. It cracks me up. Oh, PBR is something I don't think anybody ever wants to try, honestly. That was like I didn't even have it. We never drank it where I lived and as an undergrad, but it was like the cheap beer when I was in grad school. They had that in the South. It's I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't mean to offend anybody who is. It could be an acquired taste. Like, people are probably not a fan of what I'm drinking either. Yes. I was just going to say, do you remember 40s? Like the original malt liquor, like the big 40s with the malt liquor, drinking them. I wouldn't want to say high school, but some of us may have done that. Yeah, I noticed the screen went black. I can try to restart it if you guys want. Okay, that is just spam, guys. It's not real. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Natty Ice. Oh, it's people who come in and they pretend that they're like YouTube or their other things, so that way it's fake. It's people with accounts trying to get you to close your accounts, like trying to get you to close your streams. I fell for it once. I think, Wes, you were the one with me. Were you the one with me when I fell for it and I closed it? And then somebody else said, you know what, I bet it's not real. I was like, oh my God, of course not. YouTube just gives us strikes or gives us warnings. They don't come into your live streams. I'm wondering if it did. So if you guys are in here, it's not dead. But if you can still chat, it's not dead. You just might not be able to see a video. Hey, Tony Rice, how are you? But if you, I can tell, nope, I got back with, because I'm signed in too to see like, can it work or not? So I got back to commercials. So I think you might have to refresh. Hey, Salem. It's back. It's back. It's back. So I think it's spotty, to be honest. Hey, Riz. Hi, Salem. I got the videos back for me. I don't think likes are working. I think views will be low. After baking hay. Yeah. I just did. Yeah, it's just spotty. I do think I got a notification and I wasn't like noticing it or realizing that's what was going on. So I probably should just put out, shouldn't stream or can't, after barreling hay. Yeah, mine came back on, so I think there's only, I think it's very spotty. But it's back. You might have to hit the refresh button. Hey, how are you, hater? I forgot I got a notification and I probably should have just said, sorry guys, there was a notification that came out. But I'm glad in the end we did not do the AvaBot thing tonight. Worked out. Yeah, Viking, it's somebody like doing a prank trying to get people to literally just stop their live streams. It happens all the time, even in real live streams. It's not real. Like it's like how people will come in and say like rude things to people or like discussing things to women or inappropriate things, you know. I agree, Justin. So that's what it is. Trust me. I know YouTube, they don't do that. Like, I played like a song or something by Harry Styles, maybe for like 4 or 5 seconds, And they sent me a message saying, hey, you have a copyright issue. Here's how you can fix it. And so that's all I had to do. They didn't come into the live stream and say, notification, you're violating this. It was after it was uploaded. They're like, oh, copyright issue here, and here's the time frame, and here's how you can fix the problem. So, I mean, they work with the channels. They don't try to hurt people. They're actually really good about helping us. Hey, Ryan, welcome. How are you? Thank you. AvaBot is postponed till tomorrow. We're just having a random chat. Yeah, Viking. And I had a... Thank you, Ryan. That's really sweet. We were at a neighbor's house and his YouTube stopped as well. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I got a notification, like I said, YouTube wasn't functioning well today. I probably should have just said not doing a live stream, but I wanted to honor that I was going to do something. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being a member here. You too, Wes. Wes left a funny comment. He's like, enough with the annoying shout outs to members. Yeah, so Wes had to update his apps. So I updated the YouTube app. There was a YouTube update too. I don't know if you're watching on your phone or not. Still me. You know what? Maybe if you can't hear me, maybe I have to put it in the chat for still me. Let me do that. Hold on one sec, guys. Because I feel bad. I just want to let still me know I'm looking at my computer now, so that way, like if I refreshed it, it's working. Yeah, because it is annoying. I only know how to like highlight it if I'm on a computer. I don't know how to highlight names if I'm not on a computer. Still can't figure that out. I'm always impressed when people can like tag other people or highlight names from a computer or a phone. I don't know how to do that. You're always digging dirt, Justin. Are you a dog? Are you like one of those like advanced dogs, Justin, who can also operate technology? I'm good. How are you, Zach? Well, I'll be darned. The third time you're here. Third time's a charm. I don't know if the likes are working. I'm good. How are you, WV? I really enjoy Justin. I think Justin's hilarious. Oh my gosh, they are working, which is slow to update. And you are very attractive. as all the other guys say. Oh my gosh, you are really sweet. Thank you, ABHTV. That's really kind. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I think it definitely worked out that with all the updates and everything that I didn't do the stream for the Ava bot. It would have been super annoying. Yeah, do whatever you need to do. Zach. Hi, Tom. I didn't do the other one. Snow White. You found me. Well, I'm glad you did. If you were looking for me, here I am. It was a unique day, I must admit, very unique. We're not carving pumpkins, no. Definitely not. I only have little pumpkins right now with like hats on them. And here you are, Tom. No, definitely not carving pumpkins. I'm having a beer after the day I've had. Long day, you know. Do you have contacts in? No, these are my real eyes. Thank you, Victor. Jonathan's back. Yeah, I was gonna do a different stream, but it didn't plan out, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. That's why my eyes are more done up. Of your viewers are guys. It used to be 50-50, but my channel started to change as I got more into live streaming. And so more men started to watch than women based on the analytics. But I also like to talk about sports. I like to talk about cars, beer, bourbon. I mean, I guess those are more kind of guy topics maybe than female topics. You too, Stillmy. Good luck with what you're trying to figure out. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Hey, Zach. You ate too much? Well, hopefully you eat something good. Depends on what sport. No, I'm not lonely at all, actually. Not at all. Hey, Ham, you're back. I remember you from the other day. Hey, Shameless. Football. I love the San Francisco 49ers. I'm from San Francisco. It's nice to see you again. You can't hear because you're in an open area. Well, have a good evening, Shameless. Nice to see you. I mean, really good tequila. I'll drink it, but I like bourbon more. I don't have a husband, no. I'm not married. Hey, Death, what's going on? You like you're a 49ers fan too? Yeah, I'm a huge 49ers fan. I mean, I like other football teams. Like, I've always wanted to see, like, the Green Bay Packers play in Green Bay in the winter and wear a cheese head. I thought that'd be super cool. But I'm a huge 49ers fan. And I used to live in Tampa, so I do like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't dislike that team. You're from Santa Rosa. Oh, that's cool. Mike? I know, the 49ers, they're up and down, up and down. They can be awesome and not, awesome and not. You're my husband, Zach. That's funny. Yeah, I know the winter's gonna be really cold there. I used to live in like northern Ohio. I traveled to Chicago all the time for work. Just stopped traveling like maybe 6, 7 months ago. I miss the winters up in Chicago. I know it's still not Wisconsin, but I love the winters up there. Hey, NJ, how are you? It's nice to see you. Well, we talk about a lot of things. We were talking about beer earlier. We were talking about sport. Or we were talking about desserts earlier. We're talking about all kinds of things. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I used to live in Tampa. I won't drink it in one gulp. I'm drinking a pernicious wicked weed. I'm glad you're doing well. Hope you had a good day. Hey, Eddie, how are you? Hey, Minnesota Picker, what's up? Yeah, not everyone likes IPAs. I know that. I used to live in San Diego too. I did my undergrad in San Diego. Yeah, wicked. I feel like I could be pretty wicked tonight if I had to be. Well, nice seeing ya. Have a good evening. Your brother likes IPAs, Justin? Yeah. Yeah, every time I go to the beer store, and I like hazy IPAs. Maine, I've always wanted to go to Maine. I think you told me that. Somebody's told me that several times. I've always wanted to go to Maine. I think thank you, ANJ. That's really sweet. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Yeah, you have to be careful with IPAs. Because I guess they're pretty strong. I like them because I can kind of taste them. Britney Spears. That's funny. And now the name of the brewing company, I think, is Wicked Weed. The flavor is pernicious. Because I know they do a hazy too. Hello, Johnny. I do like concerts. Yeah, I know Colin. I have no idea what the lottery numbers are. If I did, I'd be playing them. Oh man, I haven't had Southern Conference since I lived in San Diego, since my undergrad years. Holy moly, I like Four Roses, small batch. Thank you, Simply Sophie. That's really sweet. I think Southern Comfort though is common with eggnog at Christmas time, if I remember correctly. No, Carlos, I'm having I don't even think I drank a quart of this. I'm drinking a beer. I've had a really shitty day. Yeah, I remember Southern Comfort and eggnog at the holidays. Yeah, it was bad. No, I'm not gonna chug a beer. It is. It's all that better. And I wanted to honor what I told everyone I was gonna do the live stream. I couldn't do the one I said I was gonna do, but I still try to stick to my word to the best of my ability. No, 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 no. Um, not with my job. I cannot do that with my job. No, my friends who are in San Diego, they live in Rancho Bernardo. Thanks, Carlos. That's really sweet of you. I drink 100 ounces of water, or I would say maybe 20 ounces of Gatorade and 80 ounces of water every day. Yeah. No, Johnny, I've never sleep. Ever. Never. Hey, Tony Forte, what's up? Oh my gosh. Angie Smooth, that's super sweet. Thank you for the $2. That's really thoughtful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I did go to Big Bear, yes. I loved going there. We would go in the winter with like snow, when there was snow there. Well, I have to drink 100 ounces of fluids, but I always make sure 20 ounces is Gatorade. Yes, I'm making a joke, Johnny, because if people didn't sleep, you can't sustain that. That was really sweet. Thank you, AJ. Snowboard. I haven't done it in years, but what was over skiing or snowboarding? Snowboarder. And then wakeboarding or water skiing. I was better on a wakeboard. It's actually, so I used to do a lot of neurological research back in the day. Well, not back in the day. That was one of my fields of research before I moved into oncology. And melatonin's actually proven scientifically it's not the best thing because it plays with your own natural melatonin of the brain. Oh, yeah. No, I always joke around that I'm a vampire because I was born in 1900, so I'm 125 years old. Oh my gosh, who just did that? Thank you, Minnesota Picker. That was really sweet. Hey, Mark. How are you? Thanks for your sweet comment. I appreciate it earlier. Go check out the other channels so that YouTube's functioning better, ABH TV. And if you run into me a fourth time, I don't know. Have a good night. Thanks, Mark Archer. Again, I do appreciate that comment you left on the post. That really did mean a lot to me. Hey, Preston, what's going on? Goodbye. Goodbye, BHTV. What's up? We're just talking about everything that's scrolling through. I am a total nerd, Justin. Have you not figured that out? Hey, from Houston, Thomas. Thank you for liking my voice, Mike. I have played Matchmaker once, actually, right? I have a funny story about that. If you want to hear it, let me know and I'll tell it to you. What's up, Mr. Ghoul? Yeah, I'm a total nerd, Justin. I own it. I am. I have no problem with that. Hey, Matt, what's going on? What's a great sign? What's it? Sign is great with the Taurus. You know, Ray, I think zodiac signs are a lot of fun and they're fun to talk about and they're fun to say, like, oh, this is like part of like, because I do fall into like the quirky Aquarius thing. But, I mean, I think if you go directly across the zodiac, I think it's a Libra. But I also think it's people's personalities, right? I don't think it's 100% just based on zodiac signs. People should never just date based on zodiac signs, or that would be kind of, I don't know, alarming. They're just kind of fun. They're fun. They're fun. I love Scorpios. See, it's like fun. It's supposed to say like, oh, here's like a side of like your personality, or if you, it's like it's also a lot more fun. Like if you're dating someone like and you or you have a crush, you're first seeing someone like, oh, what are they like if they're interested in you? It's just more like kind of fun stuff. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. No, I wouldn't say all Scorpios have the same personality. No sign would not. They don't all have the same personality. Otherwise, every single Aquarius you meet would be just like me. That'd be kind of weird. Exactly. That's why it's not, you know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. See, what did I tell you, ABH TV? Like, if you pop in a fourth time, what does that mean? Come on. Oh, yeah, I'm totally out there. You already know that, Justin. I'm as probably crazy as you in some ways, dude. What are you looking for writing for your girlfriend? Everyone did, Mark. Yeah, a lot of people are having major problems with YouTube. I kind of forgot. They sent me a notification saying problems with live streams. Probably should have just sent out a notification, not gonna stream. So I think now what they're doing is they're prioritizing channels. Since probably a lot of people are trying to stream, they're prioritizing certain channels for streaming because that's what YouTube does. But there was also a YouTube app update on people's phones, and I did that a couple days ago. And if you're watching on a computer, so the YouTube algorithm will also prioritize like the channels that are, so every month there's like an update, so then they also prioritize channels based on certain things. No, I'm not a witch. That's a whole religion in and of itself called Wicca. And none of my comments, none of my relate to that, and none of my tags say anything about that for this live stream, so. Yeah, a lot of people had a hard time getting in, and like a few got in, but I think now that people can get in, but I think not everyone can get like their streams up and running either. So if people are like trying to surf other things, I think that's also a problem for people. Whoa, wait, Zach, be careful. Yeah, that's that's not very much. Wait, did Zach drink a lot, Zach? Or are you just like seeking attention because you don't want to drink too much? I mean, I'm 5'7" and I've only had like this much beer. Yeah, YouTube kind of went a little haywire today. Maybe that guy hacked it, who took part of my short and created that crazy short. Yes, Jake, I am. I'm the girl who takes 4 days to drink a can of soda because soda's too sweet. So I'm the girl who takes, yeah, about 4 or 5 days to drink a can of soda. You nailed it, Jake. 100%. You got it. Oh, okay. So you're trying to win a girl back, writing. Hi, Piper. How are you? I'm wearing part of actually wearing the outfit I was going to wear for the Ava bot thing, but I'm going to have to come up with something different now tomorrow. I was going to wear this with like the red wig and red lips, but now I'm going to have to wear something different because you guys saw this. So I'll have to wear something different. Hey, Edgar, how are you? So I'm going to have to come up with a different outfit for tomorrow. So you're trying to win her back. Well, I like trying to help people get people back if they want to be back with somebody. I've got like 2 layers on. It's like long sleeves, so it's actually kind of warm in here. It's like thermal underwear. Sure you did. Thank you, Sigma, because I would see it if it popped up, but not everybody can afford to donate that, so I still appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. Yes, but I want to know what. So what are you trying to win back? So did you break up with her or did she break up with you? Don't want to show too much. I don't know if the lights are working too well, but yeah, if you
I'm not quite sure.
Alexa, turn off. Yeah. Piper, I had a really bad day. You can watch one of my shorts. I sort of started crying on it, so I'm right there with you, girl. You pick up with her. You broke up, but you regret that. Oh, why don't you just have a real conversation? I don't understand. Or are you blocked? Alexa, Sam, that's funny. I mean, just have an adult conversation with somebody. Hey, Dre Snipes. Hello, beautiful lady. Oh, thanks, Dre Snipes. Oh, well, she's in another relationship. And okay. Oh, writing. You want to get back together with somebody who you broke up with, who's now with your best friend. Think about what you're saying. I'm going to ask other men in here who are older, would you really want to be with a woman who's now with your best friend? I know I would never be with a man who was with my best friend. Hell no. They can both go to hell. So then what are you asking? Why are you trying to get back with her? I mean, think through it. Like, do you really want to be with somebody who was with your best friend? You know what I'm saying. Gross. That's disgusting. I mean, when you think about, your best friend now knows everything about her. Exactly. Hey, Rue Gary, what's going on? You're at your Dollars volleyball game. Awesome. Hope she's doing well. Oh, so with a different girl. So you broke up with a different girl you want to get with? I'm not following the conversation. Thank you, team no sleep. Thank you for the super gift. That was really sweet. Yeah, now he's changing this. He's flipping the script because I called out how ridiculous it sounded, I think. But sometimes, though, I think it's not because it's ridiculous. It's because we have to, like, actually hear it out loud. Sometimes we just miss somebody because we were with somebody and then we forget. And then we think about it. Sometimes once we say it out loud or hear somebody else say it out loud, we realize, oh, maybe that's not really what I'm looking for. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Well, this was for a different live stream purpose, but I had to cancel it due to something else. Hey, Ray. I was born in 1900. I'm 125. Oh, yeah, no, the channel's blocked. I'm trying to get the whole guy banned from YouTube. I went all lawyer. Oh, man, I like you, Vote for Vaughn. You're awesome. Definitely an old soul. Just, I swear you remind me so much of my friend from Ohio that I know. I know you're not from Ohio, but I swear that's why I like you even when you're like a little bit more quirky like I can be sometimes. You really remind me of him so much. No, I'm covering up that the buttons will pop here. Thank you, Blue Rose. I appreciate the latte. It's really sweet. I am single, Ray, yes. Oh my God, seriously. Okay, ABH, that's the 5th time. What do you think that means? Just saying. Actually, tomorrow's a really cool live stream. I think you might like tomorrow's live stream. But I don't know what you're into. Hey, Edgar, how are you? Tomorrow is, I think, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time or 7 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm a whole character. I actually am acting as an AI robot that gives you the girlfriend experience. Have a good night. Oh yeah, YouTube is definitely messed up. I had to let YouTube, I had to contact them. It's weird. Hey, A-Start, how are you? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you guys still want the red wig? Because I can do a different, I mean, I bought like tons of colors. It's tomorrow. Let me look at what time I posted it to be. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Thursday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. You guys still want the red wig? Okay. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Lick. How are you? We were just saying, I was going to say, did you guys want to vote on a different color hair? But everyone's saying they still want the redhead. So I'll do the redhead tomorrow. With the red lips. In the sense that I guess it works because that's what I had done with the thumbnail. I might as well just stick with the red hair. I have pink. I have like long, like ombre, like different shades of blues. Bright orange, obviously for Halloween. Red. I have the green one, which I just did the other night. And then I wanted to get a purple one. I think a purple one would be cool. Yeah, my hair's all up here. because I was ready to put the wig on, but I canceled the live stream. I'm doing better now, thanks, Slick. Thank you, Miguel Oso. No. She's programmed to be the ideal girlfriend experience. There is no complaining, Bob. Yeah, Lick saw her. I don't think she complained, did she, Lick? She's to meet your needs, your desires. But this one's been upgraded. She had to go through a whole upgrade over the weekend. So she's better than before. Mm-hmm. Do I believe I would date somebody younger than myself? Yeah, there was a lot of times I did have the right to complain, but did not. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I don't think age matters. I think it's compatibility that matters. You know what, Lottie? I don't even think I want to comment on that. Thank you, Joe Schmo. I think you've been here before with the same comments, and I'm very, very appreciative. I do say that there is no spamming on my channel, so those 2 comments are sufficient. Thank you. 18 in high school is a little too young. They need to be able to drink. Thank you for the clarification, Liv. Hey, All-Star Chuck, what's going on? Hey, I don't judge. Other people can do whatever they want in their personal lives. I'm just talking about my own. I don't care what people do as long as people are of legal age in their countries. Do whatever you want. Oh, I'm not a good singer, and I'm not Ava Max. Hey, look, it's their decision, not mine. And it's probably for attention, like, so just don't give it. No, I don't vape, OP. Hi, David. I didn't say hi when you walked in. Hi, Gustavo. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I don't know. I never think about age. But I've had, like, both ends of the spectrum. I've had, like, to me, ridiculously young people hitting on me, and people much older. So I've had both ends of the spectrum. So I've never thought about it. My day was unique. That's how I would phrase it. Unique. Hey, Munchie, how are you? Thank you. That was really sweet. I love makeup brushes. I wish it was a real one because I like that color. That was pretty cool, actually. Hey, David. I am in the southeast. My day. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Hey, Ayub. How are you? Hey, Gabe. Yeah. Good evening. Oh, is it just me or is this week a lot longer than usual? Like, I honestly thought today was Thursday. I cannot believe it's Wednesday. Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just having one of those weeks that I'm like, holy moly, it's so much longer than I realized. You're from South Africa. Wow. I love the accents from South Africa. My brother-in-law loves South Africa too, actually. I am from the United States. Yeah, it's taking forever, right? Some weeks go by so fast. Scotland. I have some people who love Scotland. And there are some Scots in here too, but they may have left already because of the time. Thank you for the compliment on my voice. Minnesota Picker, you crack me up. I've actually had people who thought I was in South Korea. They really did. They were like convinced I was in South Korea because I watched a lot of shows from South Korea, and they're from South Korea. I think they were like high school age and younger, and they were like 100% convinced I was living in South Korea. Well, thank you, Sweet Jones Fisher. That is quite the compliment. Thank you. I watched Squid Games, yeah. I thought the first season was the best. You know what I liked so much more was Alice in Borderland. It's from Japan. Alice in Borderland is awesome. I loved that series. Thank you, David, for the compliment. Thank you, Ayub. Hi, Samuel. I have talked. People do fall asleep listening to my live streams. So you wouldn't be the first. And probably not the last. I've seen Alice in Wonderland, but Alice in Borderland is really good. It's dubbed in English if you don't like to read subtitles. You've fallen asleep to my live streams too, Minnesota Picker? See, there's even more. Like, I'll have people who listen to me from India to see, and because if they're too tired. And I also have, like, my friend Mary is actually falling asleep listening to a live stream when she was so tired. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's just soothing and relaxing. I'm just used to it, so I don't think much of it. No, I'm chilling and drinking a beer because I've honestly had a day from hell. Yeah. And I'm wearing this because I was going to be dressed up and doing the whole entertainment performance. This isn't how I usually dress guys. I'm usually in like a hoodie sweatshirt. But it was getting hot because this is just like thermal underwear. Okay, well, if you don't like it, Warrior, you can leave. Because honestly, guys, today's not the day to give me a bad time. My typical work day, like after this, I'll probably work for... Okay, Warrior, you know what? I'm just going to ban you from the channel because you can just, F off. I don't really give a shit what you have to say. There you go. My typical work day is I get up by 5, 6 a.m. and I check my emails, start my work, and then I try to do a live stream once or twice a week in the morning for people, depending on time zones. And then I work, like tonight I'll probably work much later and sleep in a little bit tomorrow. But yeah. I work about 80, like I worked all day Sunday. Have a good night too, Miguel. Almost got killed because of that guy. Where were you on that one? Oh no, I mean I don't mind banning stuff. Like usually guys, the comments don't faze me. I could really care less what people have to say, but like Wes and you guys saw what happened Like I had to deal with all that stuff today. So that's where I'm like, I'm just not gonna deal with it. But usually I really don't care what some loser has to say because their lives are really sad. Thanks, Gabe. I do like cheese, yes. I am, once you're right. I mean, if you have confidence and self-esteem in yourself, you really don't care what some random person has to say. But you do care when people make up things about you and are posting shorts on their pathetic YouTube channel, and that bothers me. I just don't believe in harassment and bullying. Hey, Vinny, what's going on? Oh, Minnesota Picker, you need to check out what I posted on my channel, and you'll see the short somebody created. I've been on the phone and dealing with YouTube and people helping me all day long. You guys can leave the comments. It doesn't bother me. Plus, unless they're like really, really outrageous, the comments count as engagement. It's only if they're like insanely inappropriate. Thanks, Jared. No, thanks. It's all pinned up. It's not cut. It's all pinned up here. Have a good night, Bunch. Thanks for the super gift. That was really sweet of you. I can't lie, after an hour of continuous search for my aren't good material. I agree. That's what I've heard from a lot of people, Lavozo. I know I've looked through a lot too myself to kind of see what's out there, but I like them for like I'll find ones to practice like different languages in, but most of them are kind of odd, or like the people I've noticed, like when I've tried, hola David, ¿cómo estás? They'll actually like ignore the comments, or they'll ignore everyone. Hey J Razors. Hi Ellie. The Garden of Humility. No, this was for a costume I was gonna wear tonight. I made it short. I posted it. I couldn't do it because some stuff happened. And it's thermal underwear, and it got really hot, so I had to take my sweatshirt off that I had on. So thank you for, again, people making comments and assumptions. No, it's okay. It's just people coming assuming something. But there was a whole thing I was gonna do, but today was just a really bad day. Thank you, Jared. This live stream isn't anything about mediums. Because we're really a chat that just likes to have fun and like not be negative and just have fun and chill out and laugh. I think that's what life should be about. We don't talk about politics in here. We don't bring hate in here. Because I don't really care what people belong to. Democrat, Republican doesn't bother me. But it's a really divisive thing in America. And I'm not going to allow that in here. I'm 5'7". I'm not good at telling jokes off the top of my head. Or the ones I have told. A lot of people here have already heard them several times. I'm into people who are smart, respectful, funny, like sports, have a variety of interests. Have you ever met somebody and you think like, oh, they're great. You go out like once or twice and you're enjoying them, but then you realize like they only have like one interest, and then they can only talk about one thing again and again and again. and you're like, I cannot listen to you talk about the same thing again 100 million times. Like for me, sometimes I'll meet guys and they only can talk about fantasy football. Or some guys can only talk about gaming. Or some guys can only talk about chess. Like, can we have some depth here, please? Can we have like a variety of interests? I can't stand unilateral people. So I don't know if men experience that with women, but I totally experience that with men. So I like people who have like a variety of interests and depth to them. That's what I'm attracted to. Well, if you like mute women, you're probably not going to like this channel, Grotto. Sorry. I respond to what people say, but I talk. Yeah, I like chess. I like reading. One of my favorite books of all time is All Quiet on the Western Front. Thank you, Juan Carlos. Thank you, Wes. Gracias, David. ¿Solamente hablas inglés o solamente hablas español o creo hablas inglés también? Yo no recuerdo. I prefer, well, that's the only nonfiction I like. I usually prefer, it's the only fiction I like. I actually prefer nonfiction. So one of my favorite nonfiction books is When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Colinti. And he was, actually, I think in his fellowship to become a neurosurgeon. And it was a really moving book. I read it in one night. And it moved me so much. I bought it for my entire second year medical students. I bought it for the whole class. It really, really moved me deeply. Yeah, I cried at the end. It's very moving. It's very profound. It's incredible. When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Colinti. I loved it. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Will. This live stream is not about being psychic. Not today. It is really good. It's actually about like how you know, becoming a physician and going, you go to medical school, you go to residency, and then some have to go on for fellowship. So obviously being a neurosurgeon, what you're specialized in, you also go into fellowship. And you training as a physician is very different than also being like a patient. So his book talks about what that process was like and how you train as a physician to treat patients and then being diagnosed with cancer and while someone's like being the patient and how physicians actually need to change their approach to become better caregivers for their patients because I'm a huge advocate obviously for patients and patient safety. So I really cared about the students I taught and worked with being the best possible physicians they could be. It's really deeply moving. That's why ABH, you'll think tomorrow's funny because I'm all about being a fake AI streamer. That's to provide the girlfriend experience. So it's kind of funny. What's it, your sixth time? If you hit me up 10 times, I mean, I think you have to subscribe. Yeah, I love autobiographies and bibliographies and just learning about, you can learn a lot. But that one was really fascinating. I like reading medical things. No, I'm not AI, but I that's why I was dressed like this because I was going to wear a red wig and act like an AI person. So It's the whole point. Yeah, I'm an actual human being. I'm not an AI bot. Yeah, I know Dante. Oh, I just have to turn it back on. Stop blinking. I have a mic. It stopped blinking. I actually bought one for somebody who's part of my channel who kept complaining they could never hear me because I have a soft voice. There you go. The mic turned off. That's why I have it so I can see it when it turns off. You speak both languages. Okay, I wasn't sure because I would have kept speaking in Spanish for you, David. I just didn't want to miss the whole thing for you. I would have switched to definitely Spanish more for you. That's why I wanted to ask because I have some people in here who don't speak any English and only Spanish. No, I actually have perfect hearing, Ghostly. My voice is soft. Hi, King Von. How are you? Hey, Jess Garland. Thank you. I'm 125. I bought the mic for Glenn. Glenn is the reason I bought the mic, guys. Otherwise, I only streamed from my phone. I never used anything. I actually talk to people in the chats. Yeah, I actually respond. And yeah, I didn't style my hair or do anything. I literally just kept it in a bobby pin. Oh my god. She doesn't care. She didn't style her hair for a live stream. Holy shit. What a concept. Oh, I'm from Tampa. You're from Orlando. Cool. Hey, Twisted Writer. I don't tell people what state I live in. I know Alpharetta really well, though. Nice talking to you, but I know Alpharetta. I actually have friends who live in Alpharetta, Georgia, and I've been there many times. Hey, how are you, Alston? Yeah, your comments are showing up. I see them. I see it now, Stephen. WW, I just see it now. Oh my gosh, wait. That's the first time I just saw your comments, Stephen. Hold on, I need to check something. Because why did I feel like you signed up for something? Maybe I'm wrong. Whoa, thank you, Ghostly. That was really sweet. Oh, you didn't have to, Ghostly, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to give me a super chat for the confusion. You can just leave a comment. That's really sweet, Ghostly, but do you want me to return the money to you? You didn't have to give me money for that. You don't have to give me money for that, Ghostly, honestly. I don't mind sending it back. I can return it. You don't have to give me money for that just because there's confusion. Honestly. Like, I really honestly had a really, really bad day. And I just wanted to stick to my word that I would do a live stream. So it's probably why I'm a little bit more curt and I feel really bad. So I'm sorry. Ghostly, thank you for the latte. That's really sweet. There's even a short where I was trying to just say something and I started to cry in it. So I had to end the short. Yeah, I care about people. Like, I don't. This is the 7th time. I don't know if I'll pop up on your YouTube shorts. Some of mine are actually really kind of funny, and some are epic fails, to be honest. I think some are hilarious, but some are epic fails. No, talking with people always lifts my spirits, but that's why I moved the Ava bot thing to tomorrow, Stephen. I just couldn't do it. Today was just a really hard day. But I didn't want to let everyone down who thought I was going to do a live stream. Thank you, Nick. That was really nice. Hi, Mr. H. Oh, it's okay. Hey, people troll all the time. And what I've learned is it's common because you guys also don't know what kind of channels you're going into. You don't know if people are going to be rude to you. You don't know if people are going to hate on you. You don't know how people are going to treat you. So I don't have a problem with it. Honestly, that's why I think I noticed like it's like 50-50. Then people realize like, oh wait, no, this is just like a hangout and chat and there's no meanness here. So then people are like, oh, okay. And then they're kind of they're okay with it. And like then the trolls are actually hilarious and we joke around and they roast me and I like laughing and I have a great sense of humor, love to laugh. So I like that kind of stuff. I like the laughter and the humor. Like the funny trolls are some of the funniest people I know because they're so quick-witted. But then there's the trolls that they just like to hide behind something else and just really create horrible things. So no, like there's two different types. So that's why I don't mind the initial kind of you comment that comes through because I don't know. It's almost a protective mechanism because you don't know who you're walking into. So you don't need to apologize, Mr. H. Yeah, there's really two different kinds. I do block people, yeah. Yeah, there's some that are just so out of control you have to block them. Yeah. No, I totally block people, but I also like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I think, like, it's like today, like, I'm a little bit more not as friendly. So I might say, hey, why don't you come back in 24 hours? So I always try to give people, if I'm not sure, I'll say, come back in 24 hours and see how you're doing. Yeah, thanks, Justin. I have more sass today. But otherwise, I'll try to give people 24 hours and see. Otherwise, there's some people though, no, there's just like no way. You just know. And then I just completely block because I'm not going to even like handle that kind of stuff. This is the only social media account I have. Can you guys believe that? This is it. And then some people totally want me to block them, and I know that because they intentionally keep saying the same thing. Or they'll say, ban me, ban me, ban me. So the more they want it, the more I ignore it, and I just let them keep leaving comments. And I don't want the moderators to do anything either because it's what they want, so why give them what they want? Like I can see the same person saying the same thing again. So yeah, the person's laughing now because they know exactly who I'm talking about. Hola Carlos, ¿cómo estás? So that's why I'm like I can also read like through the way that people are phrasing things when they really want me to ban them from the channel. So I'm like, nah, if they keep saying that same thing, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to antagonize me, so it's just easier just to ignore them. So it's just how you navigate people in life, I think. Yeah. And I don't know why. I don't know if people are like excited. I'm not a mother, no. No children. Never had children. Never been married. No grandchildren or great grandchildren. Yeah, I see your comments, young Mac. I have not started watching The Masked Singer from yesterday. No. Ava is perfect the way she is. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, overall, I'm a really chill, reasonable, calm person. Ashton, you're hilarious. Probably because I speak fluent Spanish, and I actually have in my live stream that I speak Spanish, and if you need to, you can tune in, and I'll speak in Spanish for them. Hey, ABHTV, is this your your eighth time now, or you're still stuck here on number 7? Can you really read that? I'm a 51-year-old married man of 1 child. We have a YouTube channel. Oh, cool. You do? Oh, that's why it's called ABHTV. Awesome. I'll have to check it out. No, someone once said I should always clarify I also don't have grandchildren or great-grandchildren. I thought that was a hilarious line, so I just add that on. Oh, I'll have to check it out. That's awesome. I'll check out your YouTube channel, ABHTV. No, I'm not a mind reader. I don't think mind readers are real, to be honest with you. But that's my opinion. If you want to believe in them, it's cool, but I don't think they're real. Be pretty sweet if they were. Be kind of scary at the same time, though. I'm 125 years old. I was born in 1900. Yes, wickedly pernicious. To the day I had, you bet I'm having a beer. Hey, 74 Blocks, what's up? 1974. I love 70s music. Do you know what actually is? Obviously, I can drink. I had somebody who actually thought it was, well, first I laughed when somebody thought it was 19. But my favorite age someone thought, 17. It was really hard not to, like, be rude and, like, bust out laughing when the person actually thought I was 17 and they were being really serious. I was born and raised in San Francisco. Oh my gosh, Matt, we're the same age. Did I make you the vampire or did you make me the vampire? I can't remember. I love 70s music. It is amazing. I think it's amazing. I'm drinking a beer, Ghostly, but I don't know if you're, I feel like you're younger than 21. Hey, Brian C., nice to see you. I like rice cakes. I actually really like rice cakes a lot. In the dark world, you are a beacon of light, an empath, and the highest levels of the people like you. I just know a few and far between. Oh, thank you, John. That's really sweet. You're 23. I was gonna say I felt like you were like younger than me because I'm definitely older than 23. Yes. Oh my gosh, Domi, I haven't played that game in ages. FK Marry and Kill. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's like, they should make a horror movie out of that. Or did they? Was it like a Shudder horror movie made out of that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm drinking an IPA, ABHTV. I like all kinds of people. What do you think? Do you think I'm American or Canadian? I like football and I like hockey. I don't know. Palladian. I love Rice Krispie treats. Those are really good. Thank you, Alex, for the heart. That's really sweet. Oh my gosh. I look Icelandic. That is probably the coolest compliment ever. Thank you so much. Holy moly, that is an awesome compliment. Exotic. Canadian. Wow. Thank you. I never would have. Canadians look exotic, huh? American. A. A lot of Canadians in certain parts say A. Hey, love. The legend is here. Thank you for the flower. That's really pretty. Yeah, I'm really fair skinned, I know. And I burn like a lobster. I burn like a lobster. That's true. They would look exotic if you're from Asia. But I guess a white American blonde would too. Yes, French toast. I was supposed to wear a red wig. That's why I intentionally wore this, because I thought the red wig with the bob would have been like so cool. But I was so hot with the sweatshirt over it, because it's a thermal, I had to take the sweatshirt off. So as a result, I can't wear this tomorrow on the live stream because I'm still a girly girl and I don't like to wear the same thing. Because I feel like they'll be tacky, you know? Yeah, but it's just like, you know, cuts like a swimsuit, guys. It's like just a little short. Oh, I don't know if the guy's on here who wanted me to put my hair down. Because I remember one of you guys was like, you could never put your hair down. I'm not going to tell where the hatch is, no. Because I remember he was like all upset I never put my hair down. Because if I do, I usually just keep it back behind me like that. Oh, I always put cheddar cheese on my burgers too. I'm so glad my friend shows my microphone's working. But it's just a pair of shorts. It's not like all the way. Am I from Australia or Austria? Hey, Johnny Huerta. No, I'm not Ava Bots. I'm not going to show the whole thing. But those who signed up for the monthly photos of Ava, I'll send, you can have one. Australia, no, I'm American. I'll send the person who signed up for the monthly photos. of Ava selfies. I have actually one in this. So if you want that one, I can do that. Thank you, Ray. I can send my swimsuit photo first. I mean the 4th of July swimsuit, whatever you prefer. I'm 125 years old. I was born in 1900. I don't think I could ever eat a 5-cheese mac and cheese cheeseburger. I think I'd be physically sick. Hey, from Morocco. Wow. Hello. Your handle is Ueno. But it's all it's like got a period after each one, so I would say it's UOENO. It's like initials, so I don't understand. It's like dot 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 dot. I see UOENO. It's a song. I'm guessing it's a K-pop song. I think we would need a poll to really get the opinion of people. Describe opulent class. Wow, thank you, John. That's really kind. Well, I get a lot of K-pop people in here around this hour. Thank you, Johnny Huertas. Huerta. Moiscon. I don't have an Insta. Have a good night, HB. You made a huge mistake, Chit? What's going on? Bye, Jose. Thank you, Arson. I'm glad you like my voice. Hey, Kellen. Yeah, John's good for words. No, I'm just reading you guys' comments and responding because I think it's polite to do. I don't think it's nice to ignore people. So I'm literally reading and responding to you. I can completely ignore you if you want. I don't have a problem doing that. You ate 5 cheese Mac burgers. Cheese Mac burgers. I don't know what is that like from McDonald's or something? The chat's been like unique, I would say. Like sometimes we have like a core group in here that's kind of like all like on the same vibe and we're all having like a cool conversation. And then sometimes cheese McDonald. I like a Big Mac with cheese from McDonald's. I will eat those on occasion, but I don't eat fast food that often. Hey Joel. I love Hamburger Helper. Like the traditional old school Hamburger Helper. That's what I like. Yeah, everyone who likes quarter pounders. Oh, is still into land. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so the chat's like all over the place. I would hope my English is really good. It's my native language. Ring my bell. Isn't that by Patti that's not Patti LaBelle, is it? Ring my bell. Ring my bell. I don't know who sings that song. I don't know if I'd like that facial. My dream is to go to, yeah, sometimes we're like all having the same conversation and sometimes it's all over the place. Patti LaBelle. Okay, so I was right. My dream is to go to South Korea. I really want to go to South Korea and see Jeju Island and Seoul. I also really want to go to Japan. Those are my top 2 countries I really want to go to in Asia. I'm not a good singer. Yeah, so you can just throw anything in here, like right now. I'm going to call you Eno. That's okay. Oh, I do like Domino's, but I like the thin crust from Domino's. Light sauce, extra cheese, pepperoni, extra pepperoni. No, I'm not going to do a 360. But I like that song, Ring My Bell. What time is it here? It's 12:33 a.m. Hey, Charlotte. Thanks for joining. Yeah, some people love like the deep dish, the stuffed crust. I like the thin crust pizza. 8:33 where you are. Hey, Rizzy. Real West Man. Hey, Real West Man. Someone stole your name. Ooh, West. That was a good response. Hey, from the Caribbean. How are you? Hey, Tyler. I was born in 1900. Hey, Larson. Why are you special? I don't like crust on pizza. I'll take the crust off before I even eat it. 9:34 where you are, Matt. I might understand that time. Oh, I love really good grilled food, like really good grilled veggies. I'm not married. Never been married. Don't have any children. Don't have any great grandchildren. Don't have any grandchildren, guys. Well, that's too bad, Larson. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Arson. My favorite candy, Dove milk chocolate. I love Dove milk chocolate. I love Iowa, Brad. I've been to Iowa many times. Been to the Iowa State Fair. I think it's one of the best state fairs that exists. It was in Des Moines, Iowa. I was there when Toby Keith was playing. Yes, I'm single. Oh, I love Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yes, you do, Ham. I know you were. I think you were in the chat when I was talking all about that. Oh, I love country music. I love rap. Like, love Eminem. Everyone. I mean, people who are in here know I talk about Eminem. I don't know how many times. No, my AI chat's tomorrow. Sorry, Arson. This is just me. I was just in the AI costume, just not the wig. The AI thing's tomorrow. Hey, Ghost Lightning, how are you? I like rap. I like rap. Slim Shady. Oh my gosh, love him. Love him. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Nelly. But Eminem is like it for me. I'm originally from California. Thank you, Rizzy. I do medical research, John. I couldn't read it, John. That went by too fast. Yes, you made a comment about Nate Dogg. I remember that. I will. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna look that up. I did. I liked Sail North a lot. It was awesome. Yeah, I've got the West Coast vibes mixed with Southern vibes, mixed with a little bit of Midwest in me because I've lived all over. So, Yeah, I'm West Coast meets the South with the Midwest. I've got it all. Because I've lived all over. I haven't lived in Alaska. So it's West Coast, Midwest, South. So I don't have like New England. I don't have island vibes. I don't have Alaskan vibes. So it's different kinds of vibes. Thank you, XO. Those wires killing me. They're just buttons. It's a thermal. I had a sweatshirt on over this light beam so it wouldn't be provocative. But I got too hot. It's a thermal and a sweatshirt on, to be honest. I haven't lived in the New England area, so I wouldn't have the New England vibe like Martha Vineyards. I mean, I've traveled like through Boston and New England, but I haven't lived to live. Like I've actually lived in the Midwest, lived all over the South, lived all over the West Coast. So it's like Midwest, South, West Coast. I've studied several languages. Hey, Cannabis, what's up, dude? So happy to see you. Um, Actually, I've never shared this on the channel, but it's a different group, so why not? I actually finished my first PhD in my very early 20s. I was about 25 and walked out at the dissertation when you're supposed to like defend your dissertation to get your PhD. I walked out on that. Um, yeah, it was quite a shocker for everybody in my family. So I didn't get it because I knew like I'd be foreclosing like my career in a very specific path. And I was on a full ride scholarship for that. And I took a job and left and moved to Tampa. And I think, what, 4 months later, re enrolled in school and started all over again in a whole different degree, a whole different program. And I transferred 2 courses. That was it. 2 of my stats courses. That was it. And started all over again because I knew I still wanted to be in that kind of field and still do work that I'm doing. So the nice thing was I already had an advantage of like knowing like how to do the programs, knowing like how to write, like because I kind of already done one. I just didn't defend mine. I was just in a different area. And then went back to school again. So yeah, I've studied a lot of things, but I don't think having a whole bunch of degrees also means people are smart. We're all smart in lots of ways. Some people just spend more time in school than others. I knew I needed the degrees to do what I wanted to do with my career, but a degree doesn't equate to intelligence. There's lots of ways people are exceptionally brilliant, and a degree doesn't define that. Yes, Sam, I'm Eastern time zone. I was messing with you when I added 3 hours onto my time zone. Oh, Viking, if there's something rude, I don't really want to see it if it's something rude. Thanks, Fox Rider. Thanks, Eno. It's 9:42 where I am too. Oh, it's something you said. Okay. I'm like, wait, I don't scroll up in the chat. Okay, I'll keep scrolling to what you said, Viking. Ava, get a passport and bring you to Ireland to be a guest on my new channel. Oh, I can be a guest from here if it's on your YouTube channel. I'd be happy to do that. I already have a passport. I lived in Italy for 4 months, Costa Rica for several months. I've been all over Europe. I love history, yes. I did. Like being someone asked at the time, and I just added 3 hours to my own time zone because I was just being silly. Because I always say what time zone I'm in. Someone asked me what time zone was I in. I just decided to add 3 hours to see if anyone could figure out that they would be in the middle of the ocean. That it wasn't real. So was me. I wanted to figure out, like, there isn't a place that's just right now, I think at 12:44 somewhere. Yeah, leave it in on a live stream chat and post it, and then I can delete it and I'll reply to you. But don't put it in a short or anything else. Leave it on a live stream chat. Not in a chat, on live stream after it's posted. It can be a previous one that's already posted too. I'm blonde. I just put highlights in my hair. I'm not that I know of. If I have German, it's really a little bit of German in me. I'm mainly actually Irish, Dutch, and French. Hey, Maureen, how are you? How was the house? Did you get to check out the house? I remember you were going to go look at the house. Aliens are in the chat. You know you're funny. You're going Friday. Okay. I can't wait to hear about it. I'm excited for you. Thank you, Terrence. You'll have to let me know what you think. I'm excited. No, my favorite holiday's the 4th of July. But I've always loved St. Patrick's Day. Wow, to get a good deal on that, like that whole area is incredible. The state, yeah, the Iowa State Fair is massive. And it's like so clean too. I mean, I've been to ones that you want to run from. It's really hard to find a really nice, like, and a good area for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Yeah, hair and skin. Yeah, pretty obvious. It's pretty much Irish. Thanks for liking the live stream too, guys. I appreciate it. From digging so much, Justin, do you like looking at... I do. I love architecture. I like really modern architecture. Like I love Frank Lloyd Wright. I always liked what he did because it was really unique. But I like super modern stuff. Like when I watch shows from like Norway, I love how their stuff's and like stuff from Denmark. Their stuff's like really ultra modern. but I also like really old historic things, like in Madrid, how there's like 3 different eras that have passed through Madrid, but their type of architecture is incredible. Oh, actually, I know one, but she's like a psycho nurse, so I don't think I'd recommend her. I like all kinds of music. Wow, you did get a good deal on that house. I like classical. I like the symphony. I like the ballet. I like rap. I like country. I like 70s. I like rock. I like Irish music too. I mean, I like everything. I'm not into like hard techno, but I've never been like into that kind of music. Oh, Mobile, Alabama is nice. I like Mobile, Alabama. Well, yeah, I think everybody likes AC/DC. That's 80s. Hi, Benjamin. Someone else came in. Hi, Akram Goldfish. Like, poor Malbec. Huh, thanks, John. I like Mobile, Alabama, though. It's nice. I like Alabama. Hi, Longo. Yeah, if we have 4 more likes, guys, I'd really appreciate it, please. Sorry. I'm tired. Well, that's cool, Longo. I am in the US, yes. Ashton, I like the emoji. I am gonna get some sleep. I just want to get to like 75 likes if I can. Thank you, Phalo. I appreciate it. I do work tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some tonight. Um, it's almost 3 a.m. where you are. Wow. I went to bed at like 2, got up at 5. And I was in this like, I think I told you guys like I barely got to the live stream because I was really into the chess game I was playing. I lost track of the time. I stepped outside to take a break and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some fresh air. And then I got really into the chess game I was playing and didn't realize like an hour and a half had passed. Yeah, okay, Justin said I need beauty rest, so I must look like a mess. I stream usually like Mondays through. I don't stream on weekends. So if I stream on a Friday, it's like Friday morning through the afternoon, but I don't stream Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't do any of that. It's in my description box, but I try, if I can, I try to stream like even twice a day, but always Monday through Thursdays. And then if I can, I try to do like a Friday afternoon or Friday morning live stream. But I take the weekends off for lots of reasons. One, I need a break from it, and two, You can also only handle... Yeah, I streamed yesterday without makeup, Justin. I did three streams yesterday without makeup, and made shorts without makeup. So sometimes I'll stream with no makeup because I think people don't have to have makeup on all the time. I did it all up because I thought I was doing this bit, but I lost my train of thought because I was responding to what Justin was saying. Oh yeah, also sometimes the comments can... No, I'm not drunk. I haven't even drank half a beer. The comments can also really wear on you. So that's also why I need a break from streaming and from YouTube. The comments get to me. People will come in and just make assumptions. So I try really hard not to make assumptions about people. But the comments wear on me. Like, people come in and say, you're a witch. You're obsessed with the devil. You're evil. And we might be talking about, like, cars. Or, like, we were talking about, like, Iowa and the state fair. We might be talking about traveling, or we might be talking about, like, some cool book somebody read. So that kind of stuff does wear on me after a while, honestly. I just don't want them to direct the hate at anybody in the chat, so I'd rather them direct it at me. So I'll take the hate, but then I need a break over the weekend, because by the end of the week, in the early part of the week, I don't care. By the end of the week, though, yeah, it does affect me. No, I don't tell anyone my age, because I am asked that probably 50, 60 times in a live stream. I like the name Tut. Thank you, Hammer. No, I'm the robot tomorrow, Bruce. I couldn't do it today. I made a short saying I couldn't do it. This was what I was going to wear, but I couldn't do it. I had a really bad day. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you... It's tomorrow at 6:30. I didn't want to disappoint anyone. But I wanted to make sure I showed up anyway. My name is Ava, too. You are Lucian and Ava. I'm the same way, AVA. Hi, Lucian. Tomorrow will be fine. It's already gotten better. Well, what do you think, Jeremy? Yeah, Hammer, I posted a thing on my channel about it. I like jokes. I like to laugh. It was nice meeting you, Benjamin. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Hammer. Oh, I love Linkin Park. That is one of my favorite bands. Thank you for subscribing, Lucian and Ava. I appreciate it. Carry on. Oh, thank you, Hammer. That's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Hammer. That's super sweet. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Hammer. Oh, yeah, Carry On. What is that? I know. Who does that song? Carry On. I... Hey, Michael. It's nice to see you. RV sings it? Hey, Todd Smith. Hey, King Sports. Oh, Nirvana. I love Nirvana. Yes, I love Nirvana. They're awesome. I love Nirvana. I loved Queen. Those were some awesome bands. My brother, Johnny. God, no. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Hammer. I do that too on some channels to try to create the domino effect. I am Yubi. I'm pregnant with twins, Mario and Luigi. No. We're hoping for a toad the next time around. Yeah. Oh, I love Green Day. We already have Koopa. Mm-hmm. Hammer, thanks. It's so soft here. Sorry, I try to get the mic where you guys can hear me. Oh, I wonder if we can get 3 more likes. No, I'm not telling you my age. No. I told you I was born in 1900. Sufficient. And if you're a dream walker and see past lives, then you can probably already tell my age. Just like what people say to me all the time. I do love Green Day. I love Blink 182. I do too, long ago. Literally, that's how I can remember everybody on here. Like, people can tell you, they can come in and I can remember where they're from, or I can remember birthdays if they told me their birthdays. Like, people are blown away by my memory. We actually played a memory game. We haven't played one in a while. We should do it again. Oh, I think it's called a sweatshirt, dude. I can tell you a lot about Justin, but I respect his privacy. I'm not going to yell all the stuff from him about him unless he says I can. Have a good night, Marine. Retiring from the service in December. Looking at his house on Friday. Thanks for your service again, too. Well, thank you, Sarkin. That's really quite lovely of you to think that. Ramon Dino Campello do Alumbia Porra. Oh, you falo português. Também. Boa noite, Andre. Thank you, Hammer Time. My day was unique, Michael. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Gabriel de los Santos. There you go. Hammer come. Sometimes you just have to laugh. You know, laughing is like the best thing in life. I knew if like after what happened, like just being able to hang out with you guys and laugh would be the best thing in the world. I'm right here in this live stream. Where are you, Bob man? Are you in the live stream too? Oh my gosh, who is this? That is such an awesome handle name. Who is this? Mary said she's sending me a pair of worn socks. Oh my god, did you pay for the dirty worn socks? That's hilarious. Hey, hi Marie, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I'll have to check out your channel. I actually, sure, if you feel like giving me advice, go for it. I've had a really bad day, so if you want to give me advice, yeah. How about you help me with the guy who took my short and turned it into something negative and is making it look like pornography? When I asked him to ban it and took something out of context, and I had to report it to YouTube today and spent 8 hours of my day dealing with that. That's the advice I'd like. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't get help on that one. Jeez. Yeah, that's what I dealt with all day. Funny, I didn't get help on that. Keep grinding away. I don't need help. Thanks. Hell if I know. People think if they have a YouTube channel over 100,000 subscribers, they know what they're doing. Oh yeah, today was really bad. It literally, I wrote up like a whole legal thing. Yeah, the best part is when you also know legal jargon and you know how to write things legally, you also know how to set up people. So you just know new policies and procedures. It's pretty easy. So you just go to the person's channel and say, uh, you're violating these policies, these procedures. Please just remove. I do not give consent for my image or likeness to be used in this way. Please remove the short. And then they pin it and think it's funny, make a joke out of it. Now they're violating, well, more than three, but three major policies of YouTube. So then I can take a screenshot, document it, say, now you're violating X, Y, and Z policies of YouTube. Screenshot, then I can write out the action steps and send it to my YouTube program manager, who then files a report for me, and then tell them what I want the action steps to be. Ban them from YouTube forever. Not just a short down, if the person is going to act like that. It's what's really upsetting. Like, I just wanted the short down. Where I'm more upset was I looked at the person's page. They're doing this to women who don't even know. Like, I didn't even know. I stumbled upon it. I'm more upset that they are doing this to so many women and like sexually harassing women and bullying other people. I think that's terrible. And that's why I have a problem with people bullying people, harassing people, and those types of things. Like what that person just did was just stupid. Don't tell me to keep grinding and pushing away. You don't know what's going on. So, and I didn't ask for advice. So that's the kind of stuff that like, I just feel like this person's channel I want to make a video on it and let all these other people know what's happening to them too. That's why I posted it too, so everyone can see it. And I even gave the legal jargon if people want to copy and paste. They can copy and paste and report it to YouTube. But I'm more concerned about other people who aren't even aware of what's happening with their own content. Because it's not right. It's not fair. People shouldn't be treated that way. And that's what bothers me. And some of these other women, like mine, I don't like. But when I saw what some of the others looked like, oh my gosh, it's nothing compared to what this guy did to mine. Who cares? Some of these other people, it's really bad. So that's the kind of stuff that really bothers me. That's why I always think we should try to be respectful towards people as much as we can, you know? So that's me just trying to make a little difference in the world. So I will fight a cause. I don't care. I have fought City Hall in one, and I will fight whoever if I have to. If I'm fighting for the right people, I will. Because someone needs to fight for people, you know? That's my opinion. You guys don't have to agree with it. It's okay. I still have half a beer. So that's why I just couldn't do the Avabot thing today, guys. I knew I couldn't keep the character. I knew I'd burst into tears. I knew it was just going to be mess after mess. So yeah, I think we should always fight for what's right, you know? Makes me think of, what is it? I can, it's not, oh my gosh, thank you, Chicken and Biscuits. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Who is it? Who's the band? It's, oh my gosh, don't tell me this is dying now. There we go. What is it? It's like, you gotta fight for your right to party. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? You gotta fight for your right to party. Brass Monkey. Beastie Boys, thank you. Yeah, it makes me think of that song. Like, that's what it makes me think of. Like, you gotta fight, you know? We have to fight for our rights, you know? Whoever we are, you gotta fight for the right things. That's what I was thinking of, like, that's them. Makes me think of the Beastie Boys. I like the Beastie Boys, too. Sabotage, yeah, exactly. Thanks for subscribing, ladies, but that's what makes me think of, you know? So, we all have bad days, right? That's life, but it's what we do with it that matters. So you're gonna lay around and cry, woe is me, you're gonna stand up and do something about it. I stand up and always do something about it. I don't know if that's always the right thing, but that's what I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Van Halen's also really good. Yeah, I'm definitely a good-willed person, you're right. I love Heart, yes. That's a great band. I think they meant Heart. Chicken and biscuit sounds good, but I want you to chicken, but chicken and biscuit sounds good. Thanks, you guys, for being here, though. I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot about 311. They're awesome. See, sometimes we forget about like really great music that we're listening to. I have this one playlist on my Apple playlist, and it's like, I don't know, 15, 18 hours long. I do love Sublime and Beach Boys, but it's like 15, 18 hours long. So that way when I'm on a long road trip, I just put, shuffle, and I don't listen to it unless I'm on a long road trip. So that way I never hear like, and Bush, I love Bush too. They're really good. But that way I'll never listen to like the songs unless I'm on a really long road trip, and that way I can actually hear something and enjoy it. But it's like you forget about it until you start to hear those songs. You're like, oh yeah, I love this stuff. It's really awesome. So I'm stuck like listening to other music. And then I'll hear those songs. You're like, I forgot I love this song. I forgot I love this song. I forgot I like this band. Oh yeah, Skid Row is pretty good. I did forget about that one. Yeah, no. I keep it real on here. Except when I play the one character, the bot, it's me. I think it's so important to still be real and be vulnerable, because I want people to know it's we all go through stuff, you know. Sometimes I think people feel like they're the only person who is having a really hard time, or they're the only person who feels like they're being bullied, or they're the only person who can't get a date, or they're the only person that with somebody who they want, right? Or they're the only person who is isolated right now, or the only person who can't talk to somebody in their family. Like we all go through things. That's why I try really hard to be real. Am I putting you to sleep there, Wes? So I just think it's important to be real in the crap you're dealing with in life, you know? Like for me, like people think, oh, everything's so easy, or life's so easy, or it's so not. I wish it was. Well, those are two good people to be vulnerable with, especially your therapist. I think I'm more vulnerable here than I am most places, honestly. Good night, Samuel. Thank you, Justin. Fine like wine. Fine like a vintage red wine. I know. My goal is to get some kind of legislation passed. It's my long-term goal. There needs to be laws in place, because it's beyond normal. I know I'm not the only person. I know I don't have a Cash App. I only have what's it called, a super chat or super gifts. Yeah, it is okay to be angry. I like your name, Aaron Tatum. Well, it's a global society issue. It's not just, and it just like, it feeds off each other. So I think one person can make a difference. And this channel makes a difference. Look, I mean, yeah, we get some of the crazy stuff that pops in here, but the channel kind of sticks together. And this stream has really made a big difference with these chats. This is like real stuff, like people where you just hang out and have fun. Yeah, I was not happy today. I literally didn't work today. I spent the whole day having it written right legally. But certain channels, like, doesn't matter so much on your subscriber number. It's a big deal if you get like the check mark. That's the only thing about the 100,000. Once you're monetized, YouTube doesn't really care. What they care about are your metrics and your data, and my data is actually pretty awesome. So if your data is good, you can get assigned people in YouTube. And so I was assigned somebody. So that's what helps, is if you're assigned to somebody, then they'll help you. So I don't have to call like just YouTube. Actually, just I have a person at YouTube who specifically handles stuff to help. So I could just send them the email with all the information. Then they file it for me. So I don't have to like call the number, which is kind of nice. But I had to have it all documented and written up so I could be articulate and have it outlined right. For me personally, I wanted it done well. I don't want to send somebody gibberish. No, I'm not a big shot. I just want to send him something that's well done and written correctly and documented the right way. But it's not like stuff gets handled overnight. Think about it. You're dealing with, a whole machine. I'm not, making them billions of dollars or millions of dollars. Hey, Jose, how are you? Thank you, Aaron, for the comment. But it helps that, there's somebody I can at least contact for help rather than trying to sort it all out on my own. I do think that part is nice. That's why I think it looks stupid when somebody else comes through with the channel randomly, like really. Hey, Anthony, you've been here before. Hello, Anthony. Captain Aaron, were you El Capitan before? When you said hi, I know you. I know Anthony Rivera said hello before from Puerto Rico and used the same two icons. But yeah, that just whole video was just disgusting. Yeah, you see, you remember me? I remember you. Oh, I like the movie Sixth Sense. Hogan's Heroes. That's the topic. Justin just set the tone. Hogan's Heroes, everyone. Anybody like to go first? Hey, 217. What a lovely question to ask. How about you tell us about yours? Hey, JT. Colonel Hogan. I actually don't know Hogan's Heroes, so I feel like I have to like Google it to be able to answer your question, Justin. So I'm going to do that right now. Oh, I've never seen this in my life. I won't be able to answer the question. So when you said that, I was thinking like, I remember the A-Team. Could I have better game than that if you want to see a match? I don't know what you're talking about, JT. Did anyone ever tell you that you are? Thank you, Captain Farin. I appreciate the compliment. Hi, Brian. Have a good night, John. Thanks for your positive comments. Oh, yeah. I know what it means. I thought it's disgusting. You shouldn't. I think it's totally disgusting to say that, JT. That's why I just flipped it around to the guy who said it. Yeah, I know what it means. I won't even respond to things like that. I'll either ignore him or flip it around on the person. It shows their lack of intellect, their lack of character, their lack of respect. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. I totally agree, JT. No respect. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree more. You know what's sad too is they also treat people like that in person. It's not just it's two things. People, one, they think just because you're streaming on some social media thing, you can say anything to anybody, which that's not true. And people also actually do that in real life too to women, which I am amazed by. I'm sorry, Zibai. I cannot read what you're writing. But it is shocking that people will say those things. But, you know, it just shows you who they are. Hi, Zawada. Exactly. Which is actually really pathetic. Yeah. It was really interesting. So I looked up a couple of like, because I kept getting asked like the same thing again and again. And so I looked up, why am I being asked the same question again and again? And because I kept thinking it was a really strange thing to be asking me. And the clinical psychology behind it was astounding of why certain men will say certain things to women. It was remarkable to learn like the sociopathic depths of some people hidden behind keyboards. so I block more words. Oh, no, Justin right here, he can be a funny troll. I get Justin's sense of humor. I think he's hilarious. Tonight he's pretty chill and kind of just calm, probably because he's tired from working all day. But sometimes he can really, thanks, Justin. I think it's also because he knows I had a hard day. But Justin's hilarious. So I don't mind, like, humor. I don't mind sarcasm. Like, we crack jokes in here all the time. I think Justin almost started out as a troll and then ended up being here. I just put my jacket on because I was getting cold. My hands are in my pocket because they're cold. I was going to say, see, but you can't touch them. My feet are free. My hands are freezing. Oh, thank you, R. Well, no, I don't think you convert them. I think a lot of people, this is what I was saying much earlier in the day, was I think 50% of people kind of start out that way. And I don't blame them because I've seen other live streams. So it's like a defense mechanism. You got to kind of come in with like a protective thing. Because, I mean, honestly, I've seen other live streams and people are rude. I always saw one and I was actually intrigued by it was like three guys. And they were saying all this, they were talking about dating and women and dating apps. And they were saying all these things. And I didn't really agree with a lot of stuff they were saying, but some of the stuff was like, well, that part, well, that's actually not quite true because I've had that same. I was like, well, I've had that same experience, but I had it from like the female perspective. So was like, oh, well, I can relate. You know, I had that from the female perspective. But this one I haven't had. That might be because you've only tried that dating app. So I was like trying to engage because I found it kind of interesting what they were talking about from like the male perspective. They completely ignored everyone. And like one guy, he seemed like the nicest, the most passive, and the one that was like not the leader in the group. He was reading and like wanted to comment, and the guys wouldn't let him. Like they were like ignore, like they weren't like you cannot respond to comments. And so I was like, okay, well, forget these guys. And so I just removed my comments because I didn't want them to have engagement, you know? And then other people, they'll intentionally do things to like rage bait to get people set off. So they start leaving more and more stuff. Because the more the comments, YouTube's algorithm can't differentiate if people are leaving hateful things or positive things. So, which I think is a flaw in the system personally, but they can't tell the difference. So people will intentionally do things just to make people flip out. So even if I'm angry, I won't leave comments because I'm not going to feed into that. I think it's wrong. And people do that all the time. That's why you see ridiculous things like people making food that looks like absurd because they want all the comments. But that's why if you're watching live streams, they'll intentionally do things to make people spit off or fight with each other in the chat or fight with them. Because their comments go through the roof. And if your comments exceed your views, so if I had 5,000 views, but I have 3,000, 4,000 comments, YouTube loves it. That says I'm doing great stuff here on my channel. They don't care what the comments are. Even if it's just people cussing each other out, they don't care. So I can see why people come in as like a troll, but not really a troll. It's just kind of like, I got to test the water here a little bit to see if it's even a safe place. Because I don't know how this psycho person could potentially react to me. So I think it's a protective mechanism personally. That's been my analysis. I've only done live streams because I'm not an expert, but I've only done live streams for 3 months. And that's what I've noticed with people coming through. And I'm a huge data nerd. I love data. I love analytics. So I always analyze data. But it's more like watching people come in, how they come in with comments. And I'm like, if when you kind of see them like rolling them out, it's it's kind of interesting to see. And then of course there's people who are just trolls, whatever. Okay. But then some people honestly are just protecting themselves. And how can you not blame them? It's not just YouTube, it's Instagram, it's TikTok, it's every freaking thing. They're all programmed that way. Can you blame people? No. So I don't blame people when they first show up and they're not sure. That's me. That's me. That's why I wanted to make this about just being real. Hey, Texas Chicano. Hey, you've been here before. I remember you. Remember you kept popping in and just saying like hi and like disappearing last time. Hey, storyteller. Yeah, I'm a huge data person, huge stats person. Yeah, I remember you from a couple days ago. Yeah, of course. I went to university. I saw your question. A few degrees. That's cool. Sí, hablo español también. Thanks, Justin. You know I've always adored you from the beginning. Hey, Boomer25. All-Star Chuck, you're back. Oh, if we get 3 more likes, holy smokes, I'll be so excited. That's not what this live stream is about at all. I don't do that on live streams. Mm-mm. Hey, Aaron, I didn't know you were still here. Well, have a nice sleep, Aaron. Oh my god, 800 likes. I'm so excited. So tomorrow I'm going to do the Ava bot live stream for you guys with the red hair, since everyone wanted red hair. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mr. Go Crazy. I appreciate it. So I'll do the red hair tomorrow for the Ava bot. Obviously a different outfit because I wore this already. And I'm gonna try to hit 200 likes. I've only hit up to 150, I think. And I wanna see if I can hit 200 not likes. That's my goal. I'm glad YouTube fixed whatever was going on. This was just like a chill and chat. This is how we usually hang out, Millen. So that's what we did. Cannabis, what's up? Tomorrow I'm gonna be I'm literally getting ready to say goodbye because it's 10:30 where I am, and I still have to do work. And tomorrow I'm gonna be the AI bot for you guys, the Ava bot. I hit 101. Wow. And I'm gonna try to hit 200 likes. So I'll have like a red wig on tomorrow. I'm gonna talk completely like an AI robot, and she's programmed to be. It starts at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. It'll probably go for at least 3.5 hours. And she talks completely robotic. She's programmed to provide the full girlfriend experience. She's very flirtatious, wouldn't you say, Matt? Yeah, it's fire engine red, and I have lipstick that matches. That's why I wore this with the red originally. I'll start talk. I'm from California originally. Thank you, Texas Chicano. I appreciate it. Justin, I think you're gonna love it. And she's totally inappropriate too. Like, isn't she, Wes? I mean, I would say she's really inappropriate. I was born 1900, MK. Wes, I would say Ava Bot's really inappropriate. Oh, trust me, I think she can make you blush. I mean, I've had people say stuff, and she's really something. You say she's some shit. Yeah, she's definitely something. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Sergen. Thank you. They're just jokes. But it's fun because I just play a whole character the whole time. So it's just kind of fun. But, and then staying in character too. Yeah. Staying in the character is what I do. Like, not breaking it. Thank you, Shane. Well, happy birthday, Star Fox. Happy Mary Poppins Day, y'all. Did not know that was such a thing. Well, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, Arturo. That's the way my day was. That was me all day long, honestly. So I can relate, dude. Boo all you want. It's not gonna bother me, honestly. Boo all you need to. I feel it, bro. You turned my age, Starbucks. I love it. I know you've been here before. It's nice to see you again. I could have sworn your birthday was yesterday. Yep, I remember your name, your handle. For some reason, I thought you said, oh, maybe it was yesterday we were talking, you were telling me. No, it's okay. I'm literally meaning you can boo. I literally had a day like that, and sometimes we just gotta let it out. So it's okay. Are you a Gemini, Justin? It doesn't bother me, Arturo. Like, if you want to boo, it's really okay. I've literally had a day like that. Honestly, I was like crying when I was making a short. So I get it, honestly. Hold on 1 second. Someone's texting me, so I just want to make sure I check on something. I did the same thing, Jimmy. Sometimes we just have to cry. Literally. It's okay. $25 is a lot underweight for me. So my favorite science fact, I actually have a joke about him. I have a science joke. What are scientists afraid of? No, why are scientists afraid of atoms? Why are scientists afraid of atoms? Men should be able to express emotion. I like men who can express emotion. They're afraid of atoms because they make up everything. Get it? Atoms. They make up everything. They literally do. Everything's particles. I think it's hilarious. It's one of my favorite jokes. I know, I'm a nerd, guys. Yeah. Justin said you're a nerd. He was right. Okay, so it's 10:45 where I am. I have at least 3 hours worth of work, and I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow night. I don't judge anybody. Live free. Do whatever you want, dude. Live your life the way you want to live your life. No, if you didn't think it was funny, you don't have to laugh. I have little cute nerdy jokes that are not offensive. So everybody have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.